Hey guys, welcome back to Rick House Reviews. As always, this is Ryan.
I'm Doug.
And we have the second of 5 releases in Maker's Mark Wood Finishing Series. The 2025 release, the Keepers release, notes bold oak and toasted sweetness. Maker's Mark finished with 10 Virgin American Oak Staves. But before we get into that, if you guys want to help out the channel so we can keep getting new bottles like this, engage the algorithm, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get updated whenever we release a new video.
And of course, join in on any comments you'd like to leave us. Let us know if you've had this guy and what you think. And we'll get right to the normal source. We do aroma at 25. We do flavor at 30. We do finish at 25. Buy again and recommend at 10 a piece. And of course, usually we have subtle reasonings that we add to why. Because sometimes it's for, recommending the bottle for newbies versus aficionados. But for this guy, again, if you haven't already said it, it is a 109.3, if I saw it correctly.
That is correct, 54.65 out of Maker's Mark Star Hill Farms. And I think it's interesting that these are toasted oak staves because this is the same wood that they make their regular barrels with. They just toasted the staves and put them in the barrel to finish this. I am very excited to get into this.
This is going to be fun.
Maker's Mark is what I, for lack of a better word, grew up on, or what I thought of as bourbon, and is continually one of my favorites. My Maker's Mark French Oak cask strength is like my daily sipper.
There you go.
So I really liked last year's release because it was toasted French oak. So I want to see if they can keep the streak up. Let's get into it, dude.
Sounds good, man.
I'm excited. Oh, man. Whoa. That is just like cinnamon rolls.
Toasted cinnamon, yeah.
It's it smells like cinnamon rolls out of the oven that you just put icing on.
There you go. Yeah.
And you get a lot of the vanilla and the smell of the icing melting and the powdered sugar and the icing melting with just like the underlayer of like cinnamon and like that toasted bread, yeasted bread smell.
There it is. Very well done.
Thank you. I've been practicing in the evenings. God. Whew. I still don't know how much I appreciate that on a bourbon because it smells light. I hope it tastes deeper.
This one has some character to it, for sure. Gives a little front flavor, a little mid flavor, and of course, not the hug, but a little back flavor. All in a good way.
I think I took too big of a sip, but wow. That is, hold up, what were the notes? Bold oak toasted sweetness. Yeah, that certainly is bold.
Very oaky.
Very, very oaky. You have to really like the taste of barrel char, I think, to really appreciate this.
But I mean, that's part of the
I'm letting that first sip go.
Wood finish, right?
Yes, it is 10 staves. So I think they put them on like a thing and they drop them into the barrel.
Okay.
And let them sit. It's very, very cool.
Because, yeah, this one, if I'm reading correctly, it is 10 Virgin Toasted American Oak Staves.
Yeah, and that's the interesting thing is it's the same wood they use to make their barrels.
There we go.
So,
I mean, the color is also very nice.
Yeah, it's got that amber, light amber to it that I really, really like.
And no, the color does not go into our algorithm, sadly. I think I have my numbers.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think I got my numbers.
The finish on that second sip was way better. Wow. I need one more. You go.
Go for it. I gotcha. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go... Yeah, I'm thinking there. I gotta admit, again, it's Makers. Can't go wrong. I'm gonna maintain with my numbers.
Curious what you put down now.
Wow. Looking over and seeing him cheat off
I'm
me.
curious what you put down because I don't know how to grade the finish because like the first and like third step I got, it's a little harsh, but the middle one was pretty like toasted, like yeast bread.
Exactly. Nope. I get you. I get where you're coming from. But yeah. you're pretty close to I think we're getting closer and closer to getting the numbers similar.
I think we are too. I think we have similar palates.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope I don't have a negative effect on you. All right, you ready?
Not this time.
Wow, you were a little bit rougher on it than me.
I was just slightly. But
actually, yeah. That last one's
Romo
still on
out
my
of
palate.
25, 18 out of 25. for me.
Hey, you and I agree on this one. 18.
Yep.
It's very, very delightful, but for Maker's Mark and for being a double barrel product, I kind of want it to be punched up a little bit more. It's very smooth, and it's very smooth is not the right word. It's underwhelming for the proof and the fact it's double barreled. I kind of want that to punch me in the face a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it's very, very enjoyable. Yeah.
Without a shadow of doubt.
Correct.
Now with the flavor out of 30, I went 20.
I went 21. I really, really liked the oakiness, and you can really kind of taste like the toasted oak staves on it. You get like barrel flavor, but it's not like charred barrel flavor. It's like this very subtle, sweeter oakiness than you get on like double oaked products that are put in a second charred barrel.
Right. Yeah. Again, pretty close. I said 20 only because it's a good flavor. It's a great flavor overall. It's a Maker's Mark flavor.
I will say this before we get into finish too. This is like a double oaked barrel essentially with the staves, but it doesn't have the overwhelming barrel char flavor overwhelming the bourbon that's in the barrel like some of them are. And I gave it a 16 on finish because I actually kind of like the yeast bread vanillin finish on it.
There you go. Yeah, I went a little higher with 19 out of 25.
Cool.
Honestly, I felt like it for the not having a hug, not having a like full back end notion, it just was subtly off. But Maker's still has a great bottle going on with this guy. And so that's why Buy Again Recommend, I gave it both a 7. I would recommend this both for newbies and oldies. Make sure that you know that it's a decent bottle. It's Maker's. Need we say more?
I think if you like wheated bourbon and you like double barreled or barrel finished stuff like I do, you need this on your shelf.
Right.
And I gave it a 7 on both Buy Again and Recommend for that reason.
There you go.
I might go buy a backup bottle of this.
Yep.
I will probably buy a backup bottle of this because it is a limited release.
Yep.
And at a 7, I wouldn't do that if it was like available on the shelf.
Right.
But because it's limited, I'm gonna probably get it at a 7. Recommend 7 if you like wheated, if you like double oaked.
There you go.
But or even if you don't like double oaked, but you want to start looking at barrel finished products and you like Makers, I would say, hey, have a sample of this. Here, take an ounce and a half in one of my sample bottles home and see if you like it, because I think you would.
Mm-hmm.
It has the complexity of a double barrel product without the barrel being the overwhelming flavor.
Right.
And I think that's a very hard line to follow, and I'm really, really happy to have gotten one and put this on my shelf right now.
Great options, great choices, great statement.
Thank you.
Great overall. As usual, remember, hit the subscribe, like, do the full algorithm and add some comments. Let us know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, whether or not you like trying Maker's Mark. If you recommend any Maker's Mark additional options, As far as Rickhouse Review, I'm Doug,
I am Ryan.
and we'll see you on the flip side. Have a good one.
Peace out, guys.